We're back with Richard Southern, chatting about some of the more interesting stories of the day. And Richard, this one's a little unusual. Those looking to buy a car in France are actually being encouraged not to.
Yeah, I want to know what everyone thinks about this. It's an interesting new law, Erica, that's going to kick in France come March 1st. It requires all car commercials in that country to tell people to walk or bike instead. It's said to be the result of years of lobbying by French environmental groups. So the law is going to require all car commercials to mention one of three statements. Quote, for short journeys, walk or cycle. Or, quote, think about carpooling. Or, quote, take public transport daily. Erica, this is a part of a wider push to cut down on emissions in France. The country has already pledged to ban the sale of gas and diesel power cars by 2040. Wow. Now, it's my opinion, Erica, the car commercials are awful as it is. So there's nothing that could make them any worse. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Those car commercials where somebody's like speaking and saying things that are a little bit abstract as the car.
What is this? What am I watching?
Yeah,
oh, it's a car commercial.
It's art, I think, sometimes. But yeah, a little counterintuitive to how businesses usually operate. They don't usually say don't buy the thing that we want.
Remember when they first put the graphic ads on cigarette packs in Canada,
yes,
everybody was outraged,
right.
But it worked, right? So,
that's
yeah.
true. Okay, everyone was talking about Turkey over the holidays, but that was probably the dinner, not the country, Richard.
Yeah, pass the gravy, Erica. Here's an interesting story, though, about the country. They're tired of being confused with the bird. Turkey is changing the English spelling of its name to avoid being confused with the dinner delicacy.
Wow.
Turkey's president, Erica, changing the name the spelling from Turkey to Turkiye because he said it better represents the culture and the civilization. So starting as of now, all the country's exports will say made in Turkiye. And its official tourism website will also sport that particular spelling. It's likely, Erica, that they want people not to be confused when Googling the country. Right. Even if you were to Google, as I did, synonyms for Turkey on thesaurus.com, the synonyms are not very flattering. They're bird brain, blockhead, bonehead, and buffoon, and those sort of things. So the country doesn't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it'll take some getting used to, I think. People might even mispronounce it. Not thinking, interesting.
Where are you off to? I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Something.
Finally, the North Korean government is making yet another bold claim.
Best story of the day, Erica. North Korea's state broadcaster, not known for authentic, real facts, they are now claiming that Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Il-sung, invented the burrito. That's a bold statement, Erica, don't you think?
Okay, sure. I wonder why they decided to come up with this one.
They actually showed file footage of the late dictator chowing down on the burritos he supposedly invented. The exact origins of burritos are actually unknown. However, it is known that the Maya civilization of Mexico used corn tortillas as early as 1500 BC. Burritos gained big popularity in the U.S. and Canada starting in the early 1950s. I love outrageous claims like that, Erica. And on a separate note, I don't know if I ever told you this, I was the first person to climb Mount Everest. I don't know who this Edmund Hillary character is.
Congratulations, Richard. I might have to fact check you on that, but okay, sure.
Don't bother. I lost a toe to frostbite. It was a harrowing ordeal.
All right, Richard, on that note, have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.